wise man once said, "Thou shalt build many streams of passive income to retire early and never work another day in thy life." I'm completely making that up. I don't think anybody's actually said that, but I can guarantee you, you can go online and find multiple blogs about people raging about building various streams of passive income so you can retire early and drink from your umbrella drink on the beach for the rest of time. Hence the fascination with the FIRE movement, and for those not familiar, that stands for Financial Independence Retire Early. What's up, you guys? My name's Michael Elefante, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about what passive income really is, how truly passive it can be, and what different passive income streams that many people out there have adopted and have benefited from. And if you hang around, I'm going to tell you exactly how my wife and I have built up passive income over $14,000 per month and how we plan to grow that substantially more in the coming years. Of course, if you find any value in this video, guys, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to follow along. Hitting the like button just helps out with the almighty YouTube algorithm. According to many articles that you can find and read online, millionaires and billionaires have not just one, but around 7 different sources of income. And these income sources can range from a whole variety of different things. A few of the more notable ones are earned income, business income, rental income from your real estate investments, capital gains from the stock market, dividend income, affiliate marketing, investing in other businesses, interest, royalties and licensing, and many more. While having multiple sources of income is certainly important to growing your wealth, and it sounds super dreamy and luxurious, having passive income, or I should say, within quotes, passive income, is not always 100% passive. In fact, in many cases, or in most cases, it's not passive at all. Let me explain. When you work for earned income, you have a direct relationship between time in and money out. For most people out there, you have an hourly wage in which you get paid a certain amount of dollars per hour that you work, or you're a salaried employee in which you make a certain amount of dollars per year regardless of the amount of hours you work. There are some caveats to this. For example, if you are a salesperson and you have a bonus or commission structured plan, then a lot of your income can be variable. So there's not always a direct relationship between time in and money out, but there still is somewhat of a relationship between the amount of time and effort that you put in on a daily basis over the course of many years and the amount of money that you earn every single year. On the other hand, when people refer to passive income streams, this can vary across the spectrum of completely 100% passive to very involved. Now, the key difference between earned income and any of these passive income streams is there's no longer a direct relationship between time spent and money earned. For example, investing in an employer-sponsored 401k program, that is nearly 100% passive. All you have to do is set your elections for what fund that you want to invest in, and then you just set it and forget it. And then that income is pulled from your paycheck every month, and it hopefully grows over time with the stock market. Take it one step further and you have investing in individual growth stocks or dividend stocks in which it grows relatively passively, but there's a lot of time and effort and studying spent on the front end figuring out when to buy, at what price to buy, and what the overall return is going to be, studying the overall market. So there's a lot of time spent at the forefront, but then it's relatively passive moving forward. Then you have things like investing in real estate. So you spend a lot of time studying the local market and then finding a property, putting in offers, fixing up the property. If it's an Airbnb, you have to furnish it and then manage it. So there's some ongoing work, but there is still no direct relationship between time in and money out because there's a lot of time spent at the forefront, and then those investments grow exponentially over the course of time. And once you have rental income from real estate coming in every single month, especially if you're hiring a property manager to do all the day-to-day work, at that point it becomes nearly truly passive, so you really don't spend much time at all on those investments. The other thing to mention is when you're working a job, earned income, you have that relationship between time and money, and it is very linear. So regardless of the amount of hours you put in, you're still going to get paid the same amount next year, the year after that, unless of course you get raises or promotions and things like that. On the other hand, with the passive income streams, if you start a business or invest in the stock market or real estate, While there may be a lot of effort in the forefront and some, management or day-to-day effort in weeks to come, it is still relatively passive and can grow exponentially over time, again, stripping away the direct relationship between your time in and money out. Many people assume that those who have built multiple income streams or built passive income that pay them monthly are just seeking to get rich. And while that may be the case for a small set of people, I'm willing to bet that the vast majority of those are just looking for financial freedom. I mentioned before the term FIRE, financial independence, retire early. While at first glance, a lot of people look at this as, hey, I want to retire by 30 and sit on a beach the rest of my life and not do a thing. That can get really boring really quickly. So when I say the term financial freedom, most people want freedom of time, and money is just the avenue to get there. By becoming financially free, you have enough residual income coming in from business or investments that pay for all of your living expenses every single month, allowing you to spend your time how you want, with whom you want, and when you want. My wife and I both really love to travel. So for us, being financially free will allow us to no longer be tied to, PTO calendar, PTO bank, and being able to travel on a whim wherever we want, when we want. In addition to that, as we grow a family, what's exciting about financial freedom is it allows you to spend more time with the ones that you love. So never missing, a kid's dance recital, sporting event, things like that. Being there when it counts, not just being a weekend parent. So with all that being said, I wanted to share a quick breakdown of how we have made over $14,000 per month in relatively passive income the past few months and how we're going to grow that over the next year and beyond. The past year, we've had 3 Airbnb properties that have started to do very, very well. And actually yesterday, we just closed on our 4th property. So our income streams are going to be growing moving forward. But the past 2 months alone, those 3 properties have cash flowed us a profit of over $14,000 per month. Now, as I mentioned before, investing in real estate, specifically Airbnbs, takes a lot of time on the forefront. We spent hours and days looking at properties, evaluating the numbers, figuring out which one was the right fit and would produce the best returns. Then we have to furnish it and get it set up. But once it's set up, you can automate 95% of the management day to day. So if you don't want to hire a property manager and pay them a lot of money, you can manage it yourselves like we do. So now we spend maybe 1 to 2 hours a week, most weeks. Sometimes it's more if we have to, find a handyman to fix an issue. But more times than not, it's just responding to guests and scheduling with our cleaners. So very hands-off, especially for $14,000 per month. Now, not all months are going to be that good, and some months may be better. But January and February are going to be a little bit slower. There's less travel in these months. But in the springtime, summer, fall, and through the holiday season, those numbers are going to jump up drastically. So we should see numbers far beyond the $14,000 per month. In addition to that, we're working on developing other streams of passive income. This month will be the first month I've been able to monetize on TikTok, believe it or not. I'll bring in around $20 to $25 on TikTok. So while that's really not a lot of money in hindsight, that is probably the most rewarding $20 to $25 I have made. On top of that, I started a Patreon account, which there's a link below if you guys want to check it out and sign up. That account is a subscription base. It's $7 per month for people that want to get more in-depth videos on real estate investing, Airbnbs, how-tos, live streams, and investment templates as well. Right now, that is built up to paying me $188 per month, and that is cool because it will continue to grow over time. Also, I am all in on YouTube. I haven't made any money at this point in time of recording this video, but I should be able to monetize in the next 30 to 60 days based on the trends and analytics that I'm seeing. So once I hit monetization, I expect that to grow exponentially over the course of time. I really would love YouTube to be my primary source of income, and I suspect it to grow and surpass rental income potentially by the end of 2021. Additionally, I plan to build a couple of real estate investment courses and see where that goes. It'll be a lot of effort on the forefront, but once I have those courses up and live, for example, how to invest and operate Airbnbs, people can purchase those courses and hopefully find value in them, and I can continue to make money through that as well. Our goal is to be making around $30,000 or more from our various income streams, whether they're passive or not. And in addition to that, we have a stretch goal of making over $50,000 per month. I tell all of this to you guys because I truly believe that if we can do it, any of you guys can do it as well. Honestly, just 5 years ago, we were both working in fast food restaurants. I was pouring coffees at Dunkin' Donuts on minimum wage, and she was making the big bucks at Domino's, making pizzas at 10 bucks an hour. Fast forward to today, 5 years, a lot of things can happen, and a lot of things can happen in even a shorter amount of time. So don't get discouraged based on where you are today. I encourage you guys to not stop learning and continue to invest your money and continue to build and work on multiple streams of income. And don't get caught up in just making a lot of money and becoming rich, because eventually you're probably going to burn out and fall flat on your face. Think about it from a more holistic approach. Think about if you were to write a book on your life and what you would want that book to read once you were done writing that last page. Now, if you're able to develop a more holistic approach to your income streams and investments to match what you want to get out of your life, it will, one, be much more rewarding, and two, it'll help you decide what income streams or passive income is right for you. So if there's one takeaway from this video, just remember the relationship between time and money. Earned income is a direct relationship, money in and money out, where you can build passive income over the course of time. There is no longer a direct relationship between your time and money. So the sooner you can stop working so dang hard for your money and start having your money work hard for you, the sooner you guys can become financially free. Feel free to follow along, subscribe below, and if you guys found any value out of this video, hit the like button and drop your comments below. I want to hear from you guys. What passive income streams interest you? Maybe something I didn't mention that is really working well for you that you want to share with other people that watch this video. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks again for watching. Peace.